Market Black Entrepreneur Podcast. Well, this is actually episode 1.5 because we tried to record and we had some technical difficulties because we're new to this.
It was just a little bit. How you feeling this morning?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling positive and ready for this week, ready to get working, networking, and building. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Feeling good. I look forward to what's to come this week. Just prepared, ready, especially after yesterday.
Yes. Yesterday was awesome. We went to Sunday service at Bethel Highway, which is our church home, and we had an awesome service. A lot of confirmation. So I'm ready for this week. So do we want to introduce our podcast to everybody?
I guess we might as well formally introduce the Market Black Entrepreneurial Podcast.
The Market Black Entrepreneur Podcast, also as I like to call it, the Market Black Virtual Block, Market Black Community. So you'll hear us call it that interchangeably, I guess, until we settle in. But for the most part, this is the Market Black Entrepreneur Podcast, and it will be a platform not only for us to document our journey and share our journey with everyone, but to have entrepreneurs that we admire, that we have been watching grow and work and watching their journey. We would love to have them come on and share their experience with us and everyone listening, so that we all can learn from each other, so that it can be a
grow
circle,
together.
Circle of learning and sharing, to build each other up in the next generation of entrepreneurs, which I know there's going to be a lot.
Yeah, so many of us are sitting on so many talents and gifts right now, and we're just waiting for an opportunity, and there's no better time than now.
Better time than now. We want to see everyone, come out and go for those goals. If you have a goal, right, go for it. And we're new to this. This is all new for us, but we are going for it. And if anything, that's the message that we want to get out. This is all new to us. We're just starting a podcast, and along with launching our mobile app and so many other things that we want to get into. So we just want to take everybody along on our journey, share our ups and downs, share things that we learn along the way. If you have a goal, you have something that you want to work on, you can follow along the journey with us, and we just hope to encourage and inspire as we grow.
Right.
So that's the goal. That is the goal of the podcast. So we're here today with our podcast 1.5.
1.5.
Podcast 1.5. So we're starting off with this, but some people may not know everything that happened that led up to this. So we can talk a little bit about the launch of our app, some of the things that we did in the process, how we got here, I guess, a little bit. What would you say what's a good place to start? Is it the day
where do we start?
Let's start the day that we got the approval for Google and app, and that we were now in the App Store. So we hadn't shared this with anyone yet. It's a long process to get into Google and get into iOS. So when we didn't even share with the kids yet.
No, we kept it to ourselves.
Yeah, our children didn't even know what we were working on. I don't know. That's just how we are. So anybody who think that we didn't let them know what was going on, we didn't even let the kids know. And the day that we were approved for Google, we didn't tell them then.
And we didn't tell them until we got in the iOS store.
And the App Store. So once we were in both stores, then we finally went to the kids and we told them to grab their phones, right?
Yeah, we were in the kitchen. I just remember calling Malachi, calling Safira, and that was our very, very, very first time
even looking at the app. Right,
so,
we wanted to save that moment.
And we recorded it. Are we going to share that, or are we just going to kind of like hold that?
I don't think the kids, kids don't like to be recorded. They probably had on pajamas and things that day, but we called them down. And they had no idea what was going on.
We just told them,
grab your phones.
We started, we letter for letter, and then
right, we did go
And
letter for
letter
letter.
for letter, and then they like, what is they? They were trying to figure out what
They
are
was
we
like, "What
doing?
is this?
What
What
is
is this?" So
this?
we say, "Okay, go to your app store, type in M." Yeah, we went letter for letter A. We spelled out Market Black, and when it came up, they like
They
looked
looked
at
at it.
us. I think because over the weeks they probably heard us having little conversations amongst each other, and they were watching and eyeing us like, "What is going on?
Right.
What are they talking about?" So once they finally pulled it up and they looked at it and they were like, "Wait, this is us?
Right.
This is our app? This is our app?" They were looking at us like, "Huh? Like, how is this even possible? Like, how do we have an app? When did y'all do this? How did y'all do this?" It felt good. I mean, that was a proud moment. And at that moment, we were able to talk to them about some of the reasons why the reason
The reason.
why we wanted to get the app out there. One, our family knows, our children know, we all are active. We actively participate in supporting Black-owned businesses, and the kids at this point, they hear us talk about supporting Black-owned businesses all the time. They hear me talk about if I stumble across one in our community. They hear me talk about this type of stuff all the time. So when we explain in depth to them that this was an opportunity for Black-owned businesses to be in one location where people can easily access them, where they can easily support them. And that was our goal. Like, our goal is literally to build the Black-owned business virtual block, virtual community, where it's just, more, where we just have Black-owned businesses and from all different kinds of categories, in one place so people can easily support and we can build up these businesses, build up these families.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember when you first came across what was it? A Subway?
So
Yeah, it was a Subway, and the building was empty, and you just haphazardly stumbled in there, and in you stumbling in there, you discovered that this business was owned and operated by a young Black couple.
yeah,
And from that moment, rather than going to Wawa, you decided, I'm going to go
it was Subway all the time.
and Subway, 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 Subway.
I was excited. I went in there and I was just excited to see our people
And
owning.
they had other younger employees,
Yes,
and they
and young
were Black,
employees,
providing
absolutely,
other opportunities. And
absolutely. And that was awesome to see. And I just wanted to be a customer and be a small part of their building. So anytime I wanted, something fast, I went to Subway, got us sandwiches, and I was literally excited every time I went there just to see the young kids working there. I would talk to them.
they weren't even
And
30, were they? I don't think they were 30, were
they
they?
were young. The owners were pretty young. So that was good to see. We don't see much of that in our community here in Delaware, but we know there are many Black-owned businesses out there that we have to reach out to, and that's the great part of the app is we don't see them. We may not know that they are there, but it's so many Black-owned businesses in the community. We just want to get everyone in one location so that we can actively support these businesses. But
I
because the
know,
thing about that business
yeah,
is, yeah, ultimately
it,
it closed down.
as a result of
Yeah,
COVID
or during this time,
during
we're
this
not really
time,
sure
yeah.
what happened,
We can
but
assume it was because of.
now, when businesses reopened, that was one of the businesses that didn't open. So we know a lot of Black-owned businesses were affected during COVID, and we don't want to wait around until another pandemic
Or anything
or anything
occurs.
occurs that knock support down for businesses and people who worked so hard to get their businesses open and invested so much in the business, aren't able to make it through. So if we actively support each other now, actively support each other every day
Every day.
for the goods and services that we need, we can keep Black-owned businesses,
Thriving.
thriving. Yeah.
I believe that if you know if that business, obviously there was some form of disparity. We may not know the details in its entirety, but I believe that if it was a financial hardship that they were facing, I believe that if people knew that this was a black owned business, that people would want to support that.
Right.
I just
And that's part of our,
that's
our mission.
that is the
That
mission.
is our mission and whole goal, just to put the businesses out there.
And that's just one.
That's just
It's so
one.
many other businesses
Yeah.
right now that are suffering.
That's why this app is so important to us, and we just hope that this app becomes important to everyone. You know, if you want to see black businesses thrive, you want to see communities thrive, you want to see generational wealth occur. This is our contribution. This is what we feel is a great stepping stone to seeing that happen. There's so many other things, so many things that we want to learn about economics and business and ownership and yeah, that's what this platform is for.
Saturday, let's talk about Saturday. Saturday was
Launch day. Launch day.
yes.
Right. So launch day was September 26th, and we did have an event to share with family and friends and everyone on social media. That day was so exciting for me. I was happy to get the information out there to everybody and happy to have everyone know that the app is now available for download and just let our family and friends know what we've been working on because we are excited about it. This is our baby. This is our new baby. This is baby number 5. So this is our baby that we are now going to build up, and we wanted to share it with family and friends. We wanted to share it with everyone because like it takes a village to raise a child, as in children. It takes a village of support to make a business thrive. We had our event on September 26th, but we had, I guess, leading up to that day, we did some fun things like
The commercial.
the
The
commercial.
commercial was dope.
So, we came because we had a lot of ways that we wanted to share, but because of COVID, we were thinking, okay, we only can do a social media launch and we'll do it this way and that way. And that was kind of our plan for a while, like while we were working on the app. So the commercial was something that we thought about pretty early on because that was going to be the initial launch event was the commercial. So yeah, you got with August and we
Everything just
everything came
came
together.
together. Everything really, really, really came
It
together.
did. We
From
did
the concept
right.
to everyone
The
that
businesses that
the businesses that
participated.
participated. We were reaching out to several businesses, and some people we
Because we're new, we didn't have any platform yet, so we are thankful to the businesses that did respond and that participated in the commercial. Shout out to them, Double Dipper and Signatures by Angel, and shout out to the young people that participated. We had
who was Zabria?
yeah,
Thank you, Bria.
Sabria,
Ben,
Safira,
Safira, Amber.
Amber.
Yeah, thank you,
Thank you guys, and to the owner, Double Dipper, his son and daughter
Right.
participated in the commercial, and that was fun. We are so thankful to everyone, everybody that participated. The commercial came out. I love the way the commercial came out. It was
felt good.
good. It did. It felt
It
good.
really did.
It felt good seeing that. And that same day, is the same day that we did our photo shoot. We actually did our photo shoot.
We did a photo shoot
earlier
first,
that
right?
day. Earlier that
John.
day. Yeah, John Marsh Photography
Right.
took our photos, and we did the photo shoot in the morning, and then we did the commercial later in the day. And it was my birthday weekend. And I had other plans, so but that was a busy weekend. It was a fun weekend though. I really enjoyed those aspects of planning, and then on top of that, we were planning the event. So I was contacting everyone for the event, getting the event space and caterer, and planning that out, and getting decor for it. So that was on September 26th, and we had the event at the foundation. We had our caterer, Zamone Catering, cater the events. The decor was actually done by our daughter, Safira. The event turned out great. We, between the commercial, the photo shoot, and the event, it's like everything came together
It
in a
really
matter of like
less
two,
than
3 weeks.
wasn't even. I think it might have been shorter than that. Was it?
2 3 weeks. Yeah, we were able to get everything planned, and we were happy that that became the rollout and not just on social media because we really wanted to have our family and friends around us, um, feel their support and their energy and love, which is what happened. So again, we're thankful to everyone. Um, we're thankful for everybody who called.
Everyone that called, everyone that
Yeah,
sent the text message, every Facebook wall post, every Instagram story, every encouraging word that that was given to us directly in person. We greatly appreciate
yeah,
it.
we
We
really
can't thank
appreciate
you
it.
enough. We thank you.
Thank you,
We
everybody.
love you and appreciate everything that you guys are doing for us.
Yeah, it feels good to have that, to have that village and have that support because that's all we have is each other. Like in our community, that's all we have is us. We have to build us up. We have to support us. We have to be there for each other throughout all of this, throughout the changes in the world. What's to come, what's next, what occurred. We support amongst family and friends is just so important. So we just thank everybody once again, everybody who participated in the commercial, who participated in helping the event come together, everyone who participated after the launch with sharing and reposting and you know being there for us. We really appreciate it. So all of that was exciting. We did that, and then you know the week of after launch started, and
That's when it really kicked in
that's what it
because
really kicked
it's
in because it was time now to
to
really,
work.
really get to work. And that's really what we just closed out week one on Saturday. And, it was, how do you feel about week one? How do you feel?
I feel week one was productive. There were some things that we tried, in trying, you find out what works, what doesn't work, you
Right.
gather, you adjust, and you move forward. So I'm encouraged, just especially after, when we went, Saturday, we were out and we wanted to patronize, a black owned business. And lo and behold, because, we want to be practice, we want to practice what we're preaching, and it was difficult finding. So this kind of reassured us and affirmed that how needed this platform is.
Is really needed as we had to sort and sift through internet pages to find an establishment close to us. It was difficult. We had to pull over, we had to take out our phones, we had to search for businesses, and it was really difficult to find places close to us. You have to go through several pages before you get to the type of business you're looking for. You have to specifically search black owned to narrow down the search to a black owned establishment. So we realized at that moment it really encouraged us, and we wanted even more to reach out to these businesses, and we actually can't wait to go in and start meeting people, which is just all about
Networking,
networking. So
boots to
we
the
are,
ground.
yeah, we are excited to get out and go to these businesses and try out their products and services and eat some good food and meet some good people. So week two is all planned and is really just about getting out there, networking and meeting with these businesses because this platform is needed. It's needed for us all. We want to give the support, but sometimes having to, do something like what we had to do, go through Google and search until we found something. Um, it just goes to show us that our app is really needed for the community, for us, because this is what we want to do. This is what we've been doing. We we're on social media, so anytime we come across a black owned business,
You share
we
it.
share it. Or even if we don't share it, we purchase products or we reach out to them in another type of way. So this platform, yeah, like you said, I'm encouraged. I'm encouraged because I feel like is important. It's important to have this within our community, and we just want to get that directory filled with businesses of all kinds. We have a category for everything from beauty to professional services. I mean, we want to have Black doctors on here,
Yeah, you know how many
psychologists.
people are actually looking for black doctors?
Right.
Like that
And
is
it's hard to
it's
find.
hard to find.
Yeah.
And why not? If you have a private practice, or even if you work, and you work under an institution,
You can
you
still
can you
put
still
yourself
can put
on there.
yourself on there. You might
Yeah.
be a franchise owner of a business. Why not register your business that way? Users can patronize your business.
Your users can find you. So, I mean, we have a category for everything. And if we don't have a category for your service, once we reach out to you, we can develop a category for your service,
And implement it right into
implement
it.
it into the app, because this is a growing process. Right now, we're in a growth process. So when you download the app, which we want everyone to do, please download the app. We want this to be a staple app. Put Market Black next to your favorite apps and utilize the app. As we are trying to build a directory, like we said, we have a category for everyone to go. If you don't see a category for your service, um, we'll reach out to you, or you reach out to us by email, and we will discuss, the best place for your service to be showcased. And but while we build up the app, while we work to
So
get businesses on there,
there's other resources available. You want to start a business. There's
there are the
articles on
business
there,
tips.
business tips. There's other things like the business expo. I love that
Oh, the
section.
business expo, yeah.
That's something that we thought about, and we had to go out and we had to fetch this information, and we took it upon ourselves to integrate it.
You go to the calendar and you look at the dates that are highlighted or shown, and you can actually see the events that are upcoming. So these are business expos. These are
Some are virtual,
some are
some
virtual,
are in person.
some are in person. Like right now, we have several businesses coming up for October business expos. So on the 14th, you have the Black Girls Ventures. That's on there. You can go on our app under Black Business Expos, and you can look through the calendar and you can check out some of these events. If you are looking to build a business, or you're already an entrepreneur,
These are great
or yeah, these are
resources.
great resources. So we have that part of the app that built the Black Business Expo. And then, of course, we have the Market Black Chat, which is another part that I was excited about when we were working on the development and adding different things to the app. The chat part, of course, because social media, we all love social. We all love the chat. We all love to be
Right.
social. So I thought it would be great to integrate the chat part in there, which is for everyone, business owners and users. You can actually communicate directly
Directly.
to each other. You can talk to business owners. We want the chat to be used for networking, for encouragement, for support, for people to ask questions. If you're interested in the same community, if you're interested in the same business genre that someone is in, you can ask questions. How did you get started? What do you have any tips or resources that you can share? And we hope that this chat becomes that networking place, that it becomes that networking place. Also, if you've gone to one of the establishments on our app, you can, recommend it. You can suggest, you can share it with people. You can let the business owner know that you went to their establishment and how you enjoyed it. So we have that part, the Market Black Chat. We have our blog section, and we're posting blogs, and we hope to build on that, because the blog area is also where we're going to feature the Black owned businesses when we go to their establishment, when we have we're able to get their products and meet them and talk to them and do interviews. Those will be in the Market Black blog area. So that part I'm excited about, because
And
we get
here
to,
you got the podcast.
yeah, and the podcast, of course, the Entrepreneur Podcast, which we talked about, will be a platform to have other entrepreneurs come on and share their stories.
Right. So not only will you be hearing us, but
Yeah,
you'll
you
be
won't only be
hearing
hearing us, hopefully. Hopefully you'll hear some other entrepreneurs.
you'll hear our journey, as we learn and as we,
Right.
grow, the things that we experience, we will definitely be sharing these. But again, this is also a platform for other like-minded people and entrepreneurs. So they'll come on, they'll share their story, their experiences, and hopefully, we all can take this information and store it and put it of good use.
That's what I'm excited about. I love hearing stories. I love just I'm inspired by so many things and encouraged, and I love a journey because it for me life is all about the
Right.
journey. The
Right.
destination is there, but you're not going to reach the destination tomorrow. You have to enjoy every part of the journey. So I'm excited to share our journey. I hope to have a lot of happy moments to share in our journey, but we're going to share our journey. Whatever
Absolutely.
that is, that's what we're going to share. And then we want to have other entrepreneurs come on and share their journeys so that we can hear, because there's a start. You have to start somewhere. Right now, this is a start. This is new to us. We could have sat around and researched podcasts until we couldn't research anymore, but we decided to get the information what we needed to start and to just go for it.
Go for it.
So it's a journey, and we want to hear other entrepreneur stories. We want to, because we know we all can be encouraged and inspired by someone, because we all can relate to someone. We all have things that we can relate to. So we are very, very, very excited about these other parts of the app while we're working on building the directory and getting businesses on here. We also want people to come on here and experience some of the other parts. So we talked about the Market Black chat and the blog post and the Black Business Expo. Another mission for Market Black is the Market Black community, and we're really excited about that part. You can access it from the app under Market Black community, and we have great things coming up for that.
Yeah, Market Black will be partnering with local nonprofit organizations. We'll be making donations directly to the nonprofits or to the businesses in order to support them and their mission.
Right, and we also have the kidpreneur aspect of it, where we will be sponsoring kid entrepreneurs between the ages of 10 and 21 to support their dream and their goals and their mission of growing their business. So those
Yeah, I
are
look
the
forward
things
to
that's
those.
really important to us.
I look forward to both of those missions.
We're just excited about the app. We're excited about the community efforts that we will be able to be a part of, the contributions that we will be able to give. So, Market Black community is something that we're both really, really excited about.
Yes.
So we covered
A little bit of everything.
a little bit
A little bit of
of
everything.
the other thing. Yeah, a little bit of.
But it's so much more to look forward to and so much more to come.
It's so much more to look forward to. Even for us, we're still developing every day. We're both probably getting ideas as we sit here and talk of different things that we want to do, because we're both looking at each other like, okay, yeah, we can definitely work on that or that. We're always coming up with something that we want to, I guess, develop within this business, develop with under Market Black LLC. We're excited about different things to come. We just need everybody to be a part of this with us, and to build with us.
Absolutely. So you can reach us on our website at marketblackllc.com, where just about every aspect of what we're covering and our mission will be listed.
Blog,
Oh yeah, the
business
blog. We didn't even
features.
cover the blog. Oh, you did cover the blog,
We
did we?
did.
Directly from there, you can direct you right to the app to download it, whether it be on Google Play or Apple iOS. This podcast, you can wherever you're listening to your podcast. Hopefully by this time, you'll be able to subscribe directly from there, so that whenever we upload, you'll be able to stay tuned. Got anything else?
No, that's it. Other than continue to spread the word, continue to let everyone know about Market Black, let them know to download Market Black. Entrepreneurs, please reach out to us
Please.
at info@marketblackllc.com. We will also reach out to some entrepreneurs that we know directly, because we want to have you come on the podcast and share your story. So we'll do, we want to do that. We want everybody to continue to like and comment and share and subscribe and follow us on social medias. We are Market Black LLC on Instagram and Twitter.
Twitter.
And
Yep.
we are Market Black on Facebook.
Yep.
And you can access our YouTube from our website.
You can access just about everything directly from the
From the
website,
website,
from
yeah.
email, every social media platform, the blog, just about everything directly from the website. So that's marketblackllc.com.
Okay, so with podcast episode 1.5, we laughed a lot less, but I think we're going to share some of the behind the scenes from podcast episode number 1, where we laughed almost all the way through. We wanted to get everything out clear so that you can hear some of the details about the app, and other things while we're building the businesses up in the directory, that you just know that there's other things that you can do on the app and that you can engage in. And yeah, we're excited about all of these things, all the different platforms, all of the different aspects of the app. So we wanted to let everyone know about those things. So, and it's also early in the morning, so we may sound a little dry. We wanted to get this recorded before we got the kids up for school, which we'll be getting them up soon, and it'll be a lot more noise happening. So we needed to get this podcast done before they get up and start calling mom and dad for everything. So we hope that we were able to cover everything, that it was clear, and that
You enjoyed
you
listening.
enjoyed it, and that you feel
Right.
excited as we do about this app, because it's for all of us.
Absolutely.
It's for all of us. And we're looking forward to growing as podcasters, as entrepreneurs in the community, just the things that we really want to do. We're just looking forward to it all. So I think that's it before I start
Thank you for
rambling
listening.
on and on. Thank you for listening, everybody. And did we come up with a name? We said the name at the beginning, the Market Black Entrepreneur Podcast. Also, as we like to call it, the Market Black Virtual Block. Thank you for listening. And have a great day, everybody.
And continue to support one another. Just support one another.
To support
Support
one another.
one another.
I like that. All right. Bye.
Till next time.